Boogity, 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 boogity. Hey everybody, happy Friday. I will say that I am a person who never used to really have a problem with traffic. I used to love listening to the radio, I used to love singing along to the music, especially over the last year, I've been really happy listening to podcasts and news reports and everything like that. So usually traffic doesn't bother me at all. But that being said, I have found my limit. I don't know what it is, but traffic has been so bad the last week. Maybe it's just because this is the end of the first week I've been back to work, but seriously, if I'm taking a normal commute to or back from work and it takes more than 90 minutes, I'm scratching at the edge of my sanity trying to get out of that car. One of the few times I can say that that's not the case is if there's something live going on the radio that's being broadcast. So if there's a Democratic debate or a GOP debate or something like that where it's live and happening at that moment and it's not just a normal news report, then maybe my interest and my attention can be held on to so I don't mind the fact that I'm in the car for that long. But other than that, it's bad news. I get more gray hairs than I already have. And speaking of gray hairs and something that gives you gray hairs, I don't know about anyone else out there who has children, but it's amazing, especially when you have two and one of them's a newborn, it's amazing at how quickly a majority of your conversations become about poop or poop related. Have they gone today? What's the color? What's the consistency? Is there a rash? Did you see that entire bag of raisins in there? I mean, it totally makes sense why as parents we're talking about these things, but it's one of those things that as kids you never would have thought, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to talk about poop a lot, and not in a playground kind of way. And while those conversations definitely do keep us entertained, another thing that's doing really well at keeping us entertained for me and my wife is The Blacklist, like I've said, and it is blowing my goddamn mind. About halfway through the second season, and it's just taking huge turns that I never would have saw coming, which is great. That's what I expect and what I hope from a show like that. So if you don't watch it, you're missing the fuck out. And moving on to other things that you should be watching, if you don't currently watch Casey Neistat and Philip DeFranco's vlogs, you really should, especially if you're interested in vlogging at all. These two guys have been practicing their voice for so long. They're at such a peak of their creative intent. And just a few days ago in DeFranco's vlog, you actually saw him and Casey Neistat together, and it was like the creative part of my mind, the inspirational side of my mind just pretty much exploded. Because seeing those two in the same video, people that I follow and really am excited by the things that they put out. So that was insanely cool. And you should look it up if you want to see insanely cool things. Happy to be heading into the weekend. I've got a couple reviews to write, a couple videos to shoot, books to keep reading, and other stuff on top of just enjoying the family as much as I can. Because really that's the most important thing. The next episode of the Motley Stew Show, the review of the first Democratic debate will be up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. So I hope you all have an amazing weekend, whatever it is you're planning on doing. Be safe, and I'll see you guys again on Monday. Be good to each other.